Okay, let's keep going. 1 win, 1 loss. Not great so far, but this is my first time drafting this set. I'm running a Gruul aggro deck, I suppose. Nothing too special, just some very solid removal. Tenacious Toaster. Okay, like I said, very solid removal. Skewer the Critic, Scorch Mark, Rhythm of the Wild. I'm kind of conflicted whether I play Rhythm before the Boar. Might depend on what my opponent is doing. I guess this turn, if they play something worth Scorch Marking, here's the battlefield, top 4 cards, top of the library, creature or land, you reveal. Okay, yep, beautiful. I think that answers my question. I think I'm going for Rhythm of the Wild. Pass the turn, 2-1. My 2-2 is not going to be very good. And then the Rubble Belt, if it enters the battlefield with a possible counter, this guy will trigger because he will be a 4-4. Then I'll have a 4-4. Okay. Okay. This is a serious creature, but I'm gonna let it slide. My turn. Here we go. Here we go. I wonder if this gets double riot. Oof. Oh yeah, that's fine. Why use this guy to do that? Yeah, you're not quite making clever plays here. So the way to do it is chuck that out first. Then play your creatures. Yeah. Boss on counter, please. Thank you very much. You could have done 1 more damage to me. I could be on 15 now. Alright, what do you need? 8 mana for that. You've got 5, 6. Ooh, you might be worth killing. Might be. Oh yeah, that's fine. Vigilance. Now if this guy becomes a 3-4, that actually is an issue for me. So I might just get a bit of tempo, take this guy out. My 4-4 and 3-3 will be much more effective after this. There we go. End turn. I still have plenty of burn in my hand if I need it. I'm okay. Ooh. Defender, adapt 3. As long as it can attack as though it didn't have defender. That's a very solid creature. That I'm not getting rid of very easily. It's actually got me worried. I got 5 damage worth of burn here. If I kept the skewer, I could have double skewered it. I don't know if that would have been worth it. Let's see if this double riot works out. +1. Ha ha ha, that's cool. That is very cool. Alright, any of my 4-4s can trade with the 6-6 if I include a Scorch Mark. Cost them 8 to adapt. They're going to be chucking 1 damage at me for a while. I think I think I just need to pass and see what the future brings. Although other than using a Scorch Mark plus a 4/4, I don't see myself having better removal. Man, this adapt is getting serious real quick. I'm liking Rhythm of the Wild though. I like the fact that all my guys have an extra +1/+1 counter. I do not like the fact that my opponent has a 6/6 creature. Okay, 4, 5, 6. I do not have enough to play the Wrecking Beast. But that does solve one issue that I was having. Do I throw this for cards? As long as one of them's a land, I'm not too upset at losing it. I didn't need the double red for anything. This guy next turn is turning into a 6/6. I don't like that. Actually, if I draw a land, I might even Scorch Mark it at instant speed if he tries to adapt. Oof. Oof. Oh, that wasn't very nice of you, was it? Sigh. Okay, choices. Oh, that's double green as well. Choices. Do I Scorch Mark this now that I can? And then maybe attack? Or do I wait for this one? Choices, choices, choices. It's very difficult. It is really tempting to use that on him now. It is so tempting. Oh, looks like it's happening. Interesting. Very interesting. More than very interesting. 3 damage to the face, go to 6. Scorch Mark for your dude, you have to tap out for it. Oh man, I don't know if I'm making the right calls here. 6. I know that I've got this extra damage I can push through. All my creatures have... yeah. Sorry, that's not happening. Not on my watch. I know that I possibly have a 7/7 first. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. This changes things a lot. Well, this changes things more than a lot. Here we go. Okay. If I attack with both, if I attack with this as well, I push through 5 damage, puts you to 4. Puts you to 4. 1 damage to each opponent. I think I got you, mate. I mean, that advantage is already pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like the fact that I'm so weak to big defenders. I don't like it. But I managed to pull through a win this game. Okay, 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's keep going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So, I don't have much evasion. I really have to consider the fact that Skewer the Critics might need to be used as my evasion, as my extra reach, as my way to push through those last bits of damage, because if my opponent's defending properly, it's going to be really hard for me to get that last 5 damage through. Based on how that last game went, I really like the Territorial Boar. Obviously, every damage in that last game was really crucial. So that 4 damage I got through just by having the Vigilance on the boar, really, really good. And then it's always good to have a bear. I don't know of any relevant tricks at this point. Ooh, cute. Okay. I'm glad that my guy's not dead. If my opponent had a 1/1 in play, would have been real bad. Very duelist. Good card. Okay, my opponent's defending. This is very scary stuff, actually. Very, very scary. So my opponent has just ramped up a lot in a Simic deck. Could be playing those big green creatures that I was talking about, those big defenders that are really going to stop me in my tracks. I'm going to have a 7/7 trample, but I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough. I'm strongly considering skewering the caretaker just to slow their mana down. But actually, that's probably not relevant. Good plays. If I had my 2/3, 1 damage to all opponent's creatures, that would have been a mistake for my opponent, but yeah, this being untapped isn't going to help me anyway. Take that, Scorpion. All right. Good thing I didn't burn the caretaker. Obviously, I didn't need it that round. Oh, look, I've got some really fat creatures. I'm actually not as worried as I could be. Unfortunately, I don't get to make use of my vigilance because the mammoth spider lives up to its name and is truly, truly too big for me to deal with. But now they're looking for the answers to my Trollbreed Guardian. They've only got 4 power in play. Adapt. You can adapt as instant speed? That's amazing. If I play a land, I'll be able to adapt twice, so I can adapt through the tricks. I'm looking for them to have some kind of bounce spell, return my Trollbreed Guardian to my hand. They do have a white mana, and it could be a white splash for a removal spell. That is possible. All right. Let's see. Don't think it matters what color I play. Let's go to combat. I'm guessing no blocks. All right. You're going to chuck this, look for that removal spell. You really need it. Removal in white? I don't know that. I don't know what you could possibly have. I think when I was drafting, I saw an enchant creature, 3 mana. Enchant creature can't attack or block or use activated abilities. One of those for you would be very nice, Mobius the cat. Or a second mammoth spider, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just enough to kill the troll. It is just enough. Just enough. And I only get to kill a spider and a fairy from it. But if you're throwing all your creatures to kill my troll, then my wrecking beast comes through. Interesting. Okay, I think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could kill both spiders. I am thinking it's time to use put my skewer to good use. Here are my choices. I skewer the fairy, and oh Christ, let's just no. Oh yeah, I'm going to take out both spiders. That's my plan here. use the skewer to kill 2 spiders, or do I keep... I only need to kill 1 spider, right? This is good enough. Yep, I'm happy with this. They were tapped out, which means they can't counter the Wrecking Beast. However, this means they can't counter my creature spells anyway, so I really don't mind. I really don't. Rhythm of the Wild, I'm feeling it. I think it's quite good. I'm just hoping they don't have a creature that's fat enough to deal with my Wrecking Beast. And they don't. I'm considering giving it... Oh, okay. I'm considering giving it haste. I think I might. A 7/7 haste is going to be better than an 8/8 without haste at this point. Throw in a red land, boom. Yeah, if that's really the best that they can do with all that mana. So I'm going to give it a +1/+1 counter once, and I'm going to give it haste. I'm going to attack with my whole team. If they let it all through, Skewer the Critics does kill them. But yeah, why would they let that part through? This white mana is a little bit scary. It could just be to activate things like this. Skewer the Critics. Always hold them back in hand. You don't want your opponent to know just how close they are to dying. Because if they know, they'll play around it. If I played it then, put them to 3, I'd rather if they got overconfident, thought they were safe. They're searching for something. They want an answer to Wrecking Beast. But they're just finding more land. If they have a sorcery speed, return it to my hand. That isn't good enough. Rhythm of the Wild can take them out. They're pushing through incidental damage. That's good for them. Oh, no, that's not incidental at all. That's actually worrying damage. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have enough to play this and use the ability, so don't need to worry about it too much. They definitely can't cancel it. It has double riot, so we want 1 +1/+1 counter, and we want haste. Triggers my guy, we want to attack with everything, and then with all damage that gets through, hopefully Skewer the Critics is enough to finish it off. I have 11 damage with trample here. There we go. Okay, 3 wins to 1 loss. I've at least broken even. I don't have heaps of confidence in my deck, but so far it's doing alright. Okay, this is by far the worst hand I've looked at with this deck. I have my removal, which can get me through the early game. I can draw a couple of cards of this hand, but it's a very, very slow hand. All it really needs, though, is a 2 or 3 mana creature for it to be okay. So I think I'm going to risk it. But if I don't draw any creatures in, say, by turn 3, it is going to be difficult. Oh, that is perfect. That is exactly what I need. Now just give me 1 more creature. I mean, I don't even need it anymore. I probably do. Black, red, there's a high chance there's going to be some kind of removal here. That's strong enough to take this out if he pays a lot of mana for it. Okay, Okay, Savage Smash is a really good card, isn't it? You want to be really careful if I play this and he plays some kind of removal in response. That's quite bad. However, the main 3 damage. Oh, real nice. The main 3. Yeah, yeah, you gotta go, don't you? Are you going to chuck both of those in front of him? If you are, you stupid. Sorry, just thinking drastically. If he throws both creatures in front, I Scorch, Mark, Judith. Yeah, he doesn't. That makes sense. Um, I don't see my opponent having any special way to save this guy. No, I'll do it anyway. I'll do it now. I'm too scared. Technically, the deck I'm playing should be Black-Red's worst nightmare. Actually, no, not quite. Yada yada. Man, they're trying to push that damage through. I don't think they're getting it through their heads that this isn't happening for them. Okay. Yeah, like who do they think the beatdown is? Savage Smash to kill this and then start attacking through, or I wait for this as a 6/6 and then hit them. I want to put the pressure on now. I want this to, yeah. Target creature you control. All right, I want to make sure I get these right. Target creature you don't. Oh, it doesn't let you get it wrong. That's good. Savage Smash, great card. Um, the power of that +2/+2 is not to be underestimated. They really have to consider playing on the defensive at least a little bit now. There we are. All right, now I'm going to, or actually no, I'm just going to attack. The fact that you can adapt at instant speed is quite amazing. So what? I adapt and then in response they kill it somehow? I'm actually just going to play it safe. I'll kill you, dude. I think maybe I need to consider this as a legitimate removal spell, considering the number of big creatures in this set. Oh, very nice. Very good defensive card there. I am quite happy with this. I do like being able to draw cards. Very nice. Very, very nice. I can have a hasty 2/1. That's not very good. I can have a 2/1 that can turn into a bigger creature. A much bigger creature. That I like a lot. We're playing the land. We're attacking. There's actually a lot to be said about all 3 of these cards right now. The Goblin has the potential to hit for 6 next turn if I draw a land. So I think that's the most relevant play right now. The fact that it can take my opponent out by itself um, is really strong. The fact that this has haste also, it's just like holding back the burn cards in your hand. If you're holding haste creatures in your hand, they might get a false sense of security. They might only hold back the right number of blockers to stop your attackers. That is not going to help you right now. I'm not planning for you to live that long. You do gain 1 life every turn. Good for you. Yeah, they're playing a deck with lots of little creatures to try and overrun me. Overrunning me right now is a bit stupid, considering I have much more stuff than you. Okay, I cannot push through the damage this turn. I don't see a way of doing it if I play a hasty 2-1. I attack with all three. Um, they need to. This needs to block the goblin in order for them to survive. That's that's actually a good plan. That is actually a very good plan. Oh no, wait, the spear spewer can block. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't thinking straight. Um, he blocks this and kills it. Spear spewer keeps him alive. I'm actually not going to attack with that this turn. I'm going to attack with the other two. And I'm not planning for the win this turn just yet. What are you doing? Just use the spear spewer. Why block that one? This is the one that does 4 damage. Sure. No, you were right, opponent. You got the right idea. You had the relevant plays. The ball has the potential to do 3 damage. I'd be very disappointed if my opponent comes back from this. I think I may have done some misplays in there. I don't see that though. Okay, if this guy comes in with haste, he blocks 2 creatures, 3 go through. He's not surviving this. You may discard a card. You know what? I want to. Let me see what I get. Yep. Wasn't that fun? This deck's not doing too badly. It's at this point where I'd wonder if it was worth playing something else. +1/+0 first strike. My issue with playing that is I've already got 2 Scorch Mark, 3 Skewer the Critics. I am low on creatures. That's a lot of spells. This works better the more creatures you have. I don't have heaps. Same for this. It's the reason. I think, yeah, these creatures though, I would consider running them, especially the Caretaker with an extra Wrecking Beast. Wrecking Beast has been good. Titanic Brawl as well. There's just so many strong cards I've got to play. Um, has anything not done that well for me? I have been very comfortable playing slightly more expensive creatures. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Let's go again. 4 wins, 1 loss. Keep it up. Keep it coming. Taras Arche. Tarasark. Okay. Risky hands. Opponent goes first, so I'm on the draw. I need 2 lands, and I have 1. I draw. I play land. 2. I draw. Play land. I've got 3 draws to get the first land and 4 draws to get the second land for me to be happy. If I get, if I get a 2 or a 3 drop in one of those draws instead of one of the lands, I'm still happy. So I think I'm pretty set. Pretty set. So there's a boar. So I can probably survive until 5th turn to get 2 lands. If I draw a land, oh look, this is working out okay. Oh, not okay. I still desperately need that 1 land. Please, just 1. Really need it. What is this? Like, what is this BS? Wow. My opponent's so happy with their mana right now. Hey, my ball kills your guy. You know what else kills your guy? This. So normally I wouldn't throw Scorch Marks at cheap creatures like that. But early game, I'm low on land. I need to clear the board. I need to make sure that they don't build up any kind of threatening presence. I'm going to attack into that if I don't draw my land, of course. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, I'm going to attack into that, let them pump it up, and then I'll probably scorch mark it before they do anything else. Actually, maybe I should have blocked. That's obviously fine by me. I'm ready to let damage go through. They're going to pump it. And bye-bye. So that's both the scorch marks in my deck. I think that was hasty. I shouldn't have done that. This card is very weak against the Dagger Caster. I think long term I could have pushed through and got that win. This is obviously a huge issue. Scorch Mark wasn't going to get me through this one, so I'm okay. Savage Smash will do it though. Oh, I'm actually pretty happy with my deck right now. Even running on 2 land for a long time. Pretty impressive what this deck is capable of. So I'm thinking I play a 4/4 one of these next turn. I get to attack with a 3/3. Savage Smash the turn after. Geez, I got 4 mana. I could play this one instead of this one. Yeah, that's better. Boom. Riot. Riot again. Is my board +1/+1? Do you have your own Scorch Mark? You would have used it already, surely. Rhythm of Wild, gotta say, it's powerful. Actually, yeah, it's pretty much, it's like a bad, glorious anthem. Oh yeah, okay. Little do you know that there's more where that came from. You're trying to close out this game with that card, aren't you? If I play the 3-drop, yeah. 2 damage to each opponent, you gain 2 life. It's got some good reach to it. I'm far from confident at winning this game. Um, this is putting a short clock on me. I'm trying to, oh Jesus, what the frick is this? Okay, the name of the game has changed. Savage Smash on this, hopefully play this at the same time. I need to draw a green land to pull that off. And then this will kill me. Wow. Wow times 100. Can't even attack with it because this will kill it. I have a very short amount of time to win this. Very short. The shortest. I can't even play my Dagger Caster after this because he attacks, puts me to 1. He does 1 damage to me. There's zero way for me to win this game. Actually, he attacks with both, I lose. Now I say there's 0 way. Of course, maybe my opponent will just give up. Maybe they will forget and they won't attack. Maybe, lots of things could happen. But if my opponent just attacks me with both of those creatures, I lose. End of story. What does this thing do? Exile, your life total becomes 10. This is a cool card. Okay, all you have to do is attack me with both. That's all you have to do. There it is. And I guess also when this dies, you also have to target me with the 1 damage. Hey, If you target this, you get a 1/1 flying. Good game, mate. Good game. Oh well. You keep 2 land hands. It's a risk you take. My opponent obviously had far superior cards to what I did. So even if I mulliganed and got a good hand, I don't know how well I would have done. I think I needed a very fast start to beat them. All right, 2 land hands are one thing, but this is a completely different story. This is kind of keepable. I don't have any interactions in the first couple of turns. I like the fact that I get to scry, find something meaningful, any sort of 2, 3, maybe even 4 mana creature I'd be happy to get. I go first, okay. Skewer the critics, whatever their biggest threat is, turn 3. They mulled. Yeah, okay. That's worth keeping. I'm thinking I'm having a slow start. Some removal would not go astray at all. 1 on bottom, that means they didn't find what they were looking for. I like that. Um, maybe they don't have enough mana. Maybe, just maybe. They've got their colors, they've got a dude. If I'm playing anything next turn, it's whatever I draw off the top. Okay, yep. Pass the turn. Oh, I'm dumb. Actually, no, I'm not dumb. This will hold him off. Yeah, I'm fine. I should look. That's the card he just drew. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. That's the land you just played. Okay. Maybe you've only got 3. Surely you go +1, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, now we're both stuck, aren't we? Okay, I think that you are using this. You're going to try to search for a land with it. That is what I believe. I think if I attack, you will choose not to block. And in fact, I would be happy if you chose to block. So let's see how that goes. And I might even take out your Burning Tree Vandal with my Scorch Mark. I think this is actually worth it. And I'm just basing... Oh. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. I might just take some damage. Am I going to Scorch Mark his guy? I don't think so. Oh, man. Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what my opponent has. I can take 2 damage. I think it's worth seeing what they do for the remainder of their turn. Okay. All right, I think maybe their problem is they have too much land and not enough other cards. Oh, am I so dumb? Man, I feel like an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry. 3 cards plays 3 cards. We both have a creature in play. Ooh, he's really close to making this guy a 6/6. If I draw a land, I'm not actually sure which of these I would play. Shit. Why did I? All they need is a land. All they need is a land to make my life horrible. Don't tell me you have another one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you miss your land drop this turn, I'm going to feel bad about myself. There it is. Okay. There we go. I'm fine. Look at me. No issues. I should actually probably go the faster route. Um, I think rhythm's going to make me happy in the long term. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, please. I'm happy for you to be fast. Let's put this clock on. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Okay, him plus the Burning Tree Vandal makes this a 2-turn clock. Okay, okay, and I have to attack with him too. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, Burning Tree, boom. Double right. I'm going to give him haste, and I'm going to give him a counter. I'm going to attack with both creatures. I'm going to decline. Try blocking me. Actually, if he blocked the other one, I wouldn't be able to skewer the critics. I am worried my opponent seems to have more long-term stuff than me, not fast little stuff. So they might throw another one of these out. Oh no. Alright. I don't know if I want a land or a creature. Yeah, alright. Oh, this is really awkward with this guy. I can't use adapt if I give him a +1/+1 counter. I'm giving him haste. Good thing I thought of that before I tried it. Is that right? Adapt. If it has no +1/+1 counters, yes, so then... Well, screw you. Oh. You're holding one card in hand. You have 8 mana. I don't think you've missed a land drop. So I'm assuming the card in your hand is a land? No, you might be holding an instant spell. What could it be? 4/2, no blue in sight, so I'm not expecting any flying. If I played this, I think I'd go for the 8/8, to be honest. Oh, I don't know, do I? Okay, I definitely want one +1/+1 counter. Haste. It's better than letting him draw another card. I don't know. Okay, the good thing here is because of the trample, even if he does block it, I have enough damage to kill him. So they're looking to play at least 2 toughness worth of creatures to survive. And I just need to draw anything relevant. 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 10 lands in here, so there's a pretty much 50-50 chance that I'm going to... Okay, let's see. You block that with this, you block that with these 2, 3, 4, 5. You take 2, everything dies. Yeah, everything dies. That's going to be the answer here. +1/+1, haste. Yeah, there's only one way for you to legitimately do this, dude. All creatures are going to die, you're going to take 2 damage. You get a 2, we're both out of cards except for that card in your hand, whatever mysterious card it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You missed the land drop last turn. You could be holding on to a land just to bluff with it. Click, 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 trample, trample, trample. Interesting that you're choosing that. Not. Ooh, ooh, hello. What do you have? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Yeah, you have to do it the other way. I think they were thinking that if they double block this, they'll only take 1 damage trample. Um, but the um, reason why that's not a good idea is because then they don't get to kill my Wrecking Beast. Your move. Okay, I've used 2 Skewer the Critics, so I've got 1 more in my deck that will kill him straight out. This guy has to attack each turn. I'm going to be so disappointed if I lose this game. Come on, deck. Oh, mate. Mate. This is so bad. Alright, 9 points damage. I'm not dead next turn. Holy damn! There's a high chance I'm losing this turn. And there's an extremely high chance that I'm losing next turn. Look. And there you have it. I don't think I did anything wrong. It was a bit awkward the way I scorched marked at the in the early game. Oh, there he had me anyway. Oh, Christ. Was that my last loss? 4 wins, 3 losses. That's a bit disappointing. I got the second booster. Well, at least there is that. And 400, that gives me enough to enter a sealed, which I'm very interested in trying out. Haven't actually played a seal on Arena yet. I like wildcards. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm semi-interested in making a deck around this. Okay. See you guys later.